Hi, okay, so I wanted to talk to you about the EOS 550D and how to get flat colour out of it. So a lot of people have put up a lot of videos. A lot of people like myself who are learning DSLR filmmaking, coming not from a necessarily video background or anything like that. And what I wanted to do is find out how I can take some of the saturation that the camera puts into it out of the picture in camera, rather than trying to do it in post with colour correction and grading and stuff. So you've got a nice kind of flat, maybe not the kind of totally super flat look, but taking some of the saturation and stuff out in the 550D setting. So let's take a look at what you need to do to achieve that. Okay, so what you need to do to set up the 550 or T2i is to change certain colour settings for picture style. So there's a picture style setting on the 7D as well, but you need to use the dial to select it. So on the 550D it doesn't have on the dial settings for you to say user 1, 2 and 3 or C1, C2, C3, but with this one it's part of the quick menu. So what you do is you make sure you're in video mode on the dial at the top, so you can probably see that, and then all you need to do is to set up your shooting so that you can see through it. I can't see through mine because I'm pointing it at absolutely nothing. And then what you're going to do is go into the menu, go to the fourth option, look at picture style. So I've got mine set to user defined one, and what you do is press set to go into it, and there's the various picture styles you've got and it tells you what they are. If you go into user defined one, and you can go into it by pressing display, then it shows you the settings for it. And to get that kind of flat desaturated look, so take some of the camera's sort of adjusting of the image out of it, you need to take the sharpness down to 0 and the contrast down to sort of -4 stops, I guess that is. Saturation down by 2 stops, and then leave the color tone right in the middle. Okay, so they're the kind of recommended things that I've had good results with, and I've been using something recently with the default settings on it, and it looks kind of overblown color wise, and that's not cool, and it's kind of a bit of a hassle once you get to grading in the edit as well. So set those up, and then once you're back in your actual view, so if you just tap the shutter button at the top to get back to your actual view of things, what you can do is select that using the quick menu. So over on the right here is the Q button, so if I just press that, then I can go into choosing these different things, and here I've got user defined one, and you can use the wheel on top of the camera to choose user defined one or any of the standard picture styles, but we want to stick with user defined one because that's what we've set up. And then there you go. So then just choose your video size and frame rate and set it to pretty much whatever you want. Other settings that I've put in there just to make sure, autofocus I've got on quick mode. Again, that's kind of up to you what you want to do with it. Movie exposure I've set on manual, got a grid over it. Obviously sound recording's on just because we want to. Highlight tone priority I leave on because it's quite useful, and that's picture settings if you want to take a picture during shooting, but let's face it, you probably wouldn't. And yeah, that's kind of it really. Picture style user defined one is shown in there as well, but like I say, it's best probably just to use the quick menu and select it. And there we go. So that's how I set up my 550 picture style to get nice flat colour.